welcome back to Daytime. We promised it, and as you can see, we're getting ready to deliver here. We've got a very talented lady and a very talented dog here to perform some tricks for us. Melissa Millett from In Dogs We Trust, and Bella here to perform Bella's most recent trick, and I'm excited to see this. This is going to be good.
Yeah, yeah.
Take us back to the beginning of this. First of all, when did it occur to you that Bella needed to learn how to walk a tightrope, Melissa?
Well, we kind of teach tricks that kind of jive with the dog's personality, and this dog is in many ways fearless, and she loves jumping and climbing on things. So I knew that this would be, you know, a good trick for her. But do you know what the hardest part is?
Walking on the tightrope?
Finding the props. It is so much harder than actually teaching the behavior.
That's a good point.
Something like this. This is amazing.
Where did this come from?
Well, okay, so there is this awesome custom chop shop, or they make hot rods and choppers out in St. Thomas, Lost Time Hot Rods. And they make these super amazing cars, and I thought, well, who's going to make something incredible like this? So they literally shaped everything.
Wow.
Oh, I haven't seen the price tag yet.
So it'll be worth it.
Well, maybe the shout out on TV might help.
Okay, does that help out, guys?
Yeah.
Every little knob, every little everything was custom made, so I'm really excited.
Right? Because you probably can't just go to eBay and buy a tightrope stand for your dog, I'm guessing.
Well, if you could, then every dog would be tightrope walking, right?
Right. So I don't want anybody to, actually, I shouldn't have said where I got it, because then they might get more requests.
They're flooded with orders.
Put me out of business.
I love it. All right, so back to how this all started.
Okay. So basically, we do a lot of things called targeting. We teach the animal to target their body parts to different. So for example, before we teach the animal to walk on the tightrope, we teach them to put 4 paws on this. So for example, I would put this on the ground to replicate the ropes. And I started with 2 paws here, 2 paws here, and I slowly moved it farther apart. And then I put 2 pieces of wood up on planks, and then I turned them sideways, and then I glued rope to the top of them, and then I moved to the tightrope.
So it's really just a process of one small step after another, literally moving her up.
Yeah, because you couldn't just get them right on the tightrope prop themselves, because it would be so, you know, they wouldn't understand it, and then they would feel stressed. So you have to find a way to set them up for success, and then slowly work your way up. Do you know what's interesting? I'm having Lost Time build me a bike right now for my dog.
What? A doggy bike?
Yes. Yes.
So you just keep coming up with great excuses to come back with things to show us. This
every
is
time.
awesome.
I have to come back. I want to see that.
You have to. I know, because again, the money that you pay to have this beautiful, and I don't want to, you know, I want a beautiful. So the money that you pay.
I've seen the beautiful things they make at Lost Time Hot Rods, and I can't wait to see this. It's going to be awesome. So definitely come back with that. But right now, I want to see the tightrope walk.
We want to see this happen.
Now she got this 2 days ago, so I'm going to stay nice and close to make sure that she's okay.
Fair enough. We don't want anybody getting hurt.
Because the thing is, she gets so excited, she doesn't think about safety.
Yeah, Bella's very easily excitable. We know that.
And with no safety harness.
With no safety harness, but don't worry, everybody. No fear. Okay, ready? Okay, go.
Here she goes. Atta girl, Bella. Nice job. Oh, one little slip. Hey!
I was holding my breath the entire time. I was so scared she was going to fall.
I know, because she got it 2 days ago, so she hasn't had a chance to practice a lot, but she loves it.
Oh,
she just shoots right across.
No fear of heights. I mean, Bella's a great jumper, but this is a totally different set of skills.
Yes, and the ropes, I mean, they wiggle a little bit, right? So it's definitely...
How long did it take you to teach her this from start to finish?
A few months.
Yeah?
Yeah, not as long as you would think, because it matches her personality. But it's really funny because one of the other dogs in our group, Lacey, she jumps in a suitcase and hides. Bella won't have any of that. She finds something landing on her head terrifying. She won't do it.
But this is not terrifying to her. This is fun for her.
Exactly. And we don't do things that would scare the dogs, because it doesn't look good in a performance. The dogs have to look like they're having fun. Not that we would do that to the dogs anyway. See, selfish first. But yeah, we don't do things that make them afraid. So.
Okay. Well,
is there any way she's going to go back, or does she only go one way? She's not an ambi-turner, is she?
Yeah. I have to stand on one side of her.
Okay.
So we'll do one more.
See
Okay.
Fair enough.
You ready?
One more time.
Okay, ready? Ready? Okay, go. Go. See, there's no hesitation once you give her the cue. The only thing she's doing is, when do I get my treat?
Yeah.
So she has to learn that she only gets her treat at the end, so she
needs to
focuses.
concentrate on what she's doing first.
Bella's very food motivated.
Yeah!
All right. Nice job, baby. Way to go.
So if you want your very own custom dog tightrope, lasttimehotrods.com is the place to go.
Yeah.
And of course,
Love it.
indogswetrust.ca to find out more about you. But you're sticking around for another segment, right?
Absolutely.
She's always working on new tricks, but she's got such a great repertoire of tricks that she already knows. You'll show us a few more of those.
Absolutely.
More with Melissa and Bella in Dogs We Trust when daytime returns. We'll be right back. So cute.
And welcome back to Daytime. We're here with Bella and Melissa Millett from In Dogs We Trust, doing some amazing tricks. We just saw Bella do a tightrope walk. Ken was going to do it, but he was scared.
I'm scared. That is terrifying to me. Bella is way more fearless than I am. Well, Melissa, you said that she really does. She has no fear, but there are things that she's afraid of, right?
Yeah, like climbing in suitcases, but and cats.
She's scared of
She's
cats.
afraid of
She's
cats.
scared of cats. Yeah.
Oh,
Some
Bella,
cats
honey.
might actually be larger than she is.
That's
so I can
true.
understand
That's reasonable. Have you ever seen a cat fight?
Yeah, vicious. Before we get to a couple of other tricks that you taught Bella recently, I want to talk about, is there a real world application to teaching your dog to walk on a tightrope?
No. And you know what? I put her on tables a lot at dog training class, and so now she feels like at my house she knows that tables are off, but in
Right.
public, maybe tables are okay. So
She's
she
up on the
has
table.
jumped on a couple. Yeah, that's my bad though.
Okay.
But
Well,
there are benefits for the dogs. Learning tricks, I know you've explained to me before, actually is great because it provides stimulation. How does that actually help the dogs?
We have a new tricks class, and basically in the tricks class I tell people, after you finish your basic obedience, you have another choice. You have intermediate, which is great, but advanced obedience is sit down, do nothing, listen to me. Tricks is let's do something fun, let's teach you something fun. The focus and the enjoyment with the dog, learning tricks, massive difference, right? They love it.
Yeah.
We gear it towards the dog's personality as well. I picked fearless jumping tricks for her because that's what she likes to do. And then now we're starting a therapeutic trick dog program because these guys, they actually go to Milton to Children's Respite and Hospice Center in Milton and do visitation. And we're going to start a therapeutic trick dog program here in London.
very cool. All right. Well, let's see one of those
All
tricks,
right.
Melissa.
Well, we have a new one. Okay, so it's basketball, and look, she's pumped and ready to go. Are you
Exactly.
ready?
You know, if there was ever a doubt that she was,
She stiffed me.
Come on, Bella. Come on.
if ever there was any doubt that she's not into these tricks, like she gets really excited.
Yeah, she does. She loves it.
Woo!
Okay, ready? Get it. Good. Done.
And
Yeah!
yay!
One more, ready? Get it. Yay!
Very nice. And there's
She's
the
looking for her
treat.
treat.
Absolutely.
It's adorable. Good girl, ready? Yeah!
Oh my God. Now, how much
just so
more
awesome.
fun is it to play basketball with your dog than to just sit and roll? And so that the idea of teaching some tricks is fun both for the dogs and for the owners.
Everybody loves it. You know, the kids just love it. We show off to the kids, but both of us love it. It's a fun hobby.
Well, and I'm sure, you talked about the basic obedience and, just sitting and behaving, but taking that one step further, I'm sure, well, obviously, look at how intently Bella is sitting waiting for you to interact with her.
Please teach me more.
Exactly. I mean, it just takes that, I don't even want to call it obedience because it's like one step further than obedience. It's just a mutual respect almost.
Absolutely. I mean, they're born to use their brains.
Yeah.
And for me, this is the best dog sport because it's always changing. Every other dog sport has the same foundation of behaviors that they would repeat over and over again. But like I said, every time I come, I have a new trick.
It's true.
It's always fresh.
So tell me about the types of tricks that people will actually learn if they take one of your trick classes.
We are teaching everything. We are teaching dogs to do handstands in the class. We're teaching basketball. We're teaching dogs to sit inside kids' cards, other dogs to push. And
Now that sounds like fun.
Dog circus.
Yeah.
Yes. And so the program is, when therapy dogs go into retirement residences and they do the visitation, that's wonderful. It's still a great program. But what we want to offer is the dogs from my class will come in and actually provide a show. And when the show is finished, then you get to say hi to the dog. So it's just something different. You know, they won't come every week because everybody's seen it, but
Right.
they'll visit a bit different place every week.
It's such a great idea. Do you think, as I want to talk about tricks as they relate to behavior, do you think a lot of times if a dog is not being stimulated intellectually, can that be a problem? Is that maybe a reason that a dog might not be behaving?
Yeah, because like especially with a breed like a Border Collie or a German Shepherd and even a Boston Terrier, like before I started teaching her obedience, she had a completely different personality. She drove me nuts. She was bored. Drop a toy, drop a toy, drop a toy, drop a toy. You know what she does on my lap? You know what she does now at home? She sleeps. Because she's tired.
She's tired.
She's
You
been
know,
playing
she's been
basketball.
stimulated.
Yeah.
And it's good for depression. You know, if your dog has depression, anxiety issues, give them a job. There are studies that they've done on rats. Rats with empty cages versus rats with full cages. The mental stimulation helps you handle stress as
All
well.
right, well, let's stimulate her one more time. You've got a handstand.
Okay, I'm gonna try this because
Okay.
this is a new one, and
All right.
I always say don't try anything new on TV. But she's learning it away from the wall. Do you want to hold this up straight?
Okay.
Okay, ready? Go handstand. Go.
Oh,
Good
we
girl.
saw it.
Ready? Go handstand. Go.
Woo!
Try one more. Ready? Go. Yeah.
Oh. So this is a trick that's in progress, though,
That-
right?
She knows. Well, actually, I'll try it against the wall. She knows how to do against the wall. Handstand.
Here we go. Handstand.
Go.
Oh.
She's getting the rear end up there. She's trying hard.
She's gonna do it against
She's
you.
gonna use me. Use my leg. There you go.
Good work, Ken.
That's awesome. I knew I was good for something. Melissa, Bella, thank you so much. You're
Good
so
job.
good. In dogswetrust.ca.
.ca.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Well, we're not done with the dogs yet either. ARF Ontario and a visit from them when daytime returns.